Welcome back to the fireside. I'm particularly excited this Christmas Eve to share with you what might be the greatest Christmas story ever told, courtesy this time of ChatGPT. And there's a special prize to anyone at home who can guess the prompts that I gave it to produce this masterpiece. Closest guess wins. Let's begin. Once upon a time, in the fog-laden streets of Victorian London, there lived a man named Martin. Martin was a weary soul, burdened by the heavy chains of brain fog and fatigue that clung to him like a restless ghost. The soot-stained buildings loomed over him, casting shadows that mirrored the weight on his shoulders. Christmas Eve had arrived, and the city bustled with a peculiar energy. Carolers sang with voices as sweet as sugar plums, and the air was filled with the scent of roasted chestnuts. Martin, however, trudged through the festivities with a heavy heart, his mind clouded like the wintry sky above. As he ambled along, he stumbled upon a narrow alley where a man named Dylan, adorned in tattered garments, sat strumming an old guitar. His eyes gleamed with an odd fervor. His eyes gleamed with an odd fervor, and his fingers danced upon the strings with an unnatural skill. Dylan was a man of peculiar tastes, with an obsession for the tunes of Mumford & Sons. "Oi, Martin," Dylan called out, his voice a curious blend of merriment and melancholy. "You look like you've been hit by the Dickensian doldrums. Why not join me for a song? It's better than wallowing in your foggy woes." Martin hesitated, but found himself drawn to the strange music. As the chords resonated through the air, something within him began to stir. The brain fog lifted, ever so slightly, and a glimmer of hope peeked through the clouds. Their impromptu performance caught the attention of a passing gentleman, who exclaimed, "Well, that was quite the slap to the senses. Buss in tunes, my good fellows." Encouraged by the unexpected praise, Martin and Dylan ventured forth, their music becoming the soundtrack to the chilly Christmas night. The duo, an odd pair in the bustling crowd, found solace in the harmonies that transcended their troubles. As they played, a peculiar figure named Ebenezer Stalwart, a staunch advocate of Christmas spirit, approached them. "Gentlemen, your music has stirred something within me. I've been a bit of a Scrooge, you see, but now I feel a change is in the air. Let us celebrate this Christmas with a feast and revelry." And so, the trio embarked on a journey through the gas-lit streets, spreading cheer like a beacon cutting through the London fog. In the midst of the revelry, Martin found himself engaged in an unexpected conversation about the divisive nature of Shrek films. "You see," declared Ebenezer with passion, "Shrek teaches us that even the most unlikely heroes can triumph, and that layers, like onions, hold untold depth. A lesson for the ages indeed." The night unfolded with a magical rhythm, the music, laughter, and the spirit of Christmas weaving together to dispel the darkness that had clung to Martin's soul. By the time the clock struck midnight, Martin realised that his quest for clarity had led him to an unexpected destination, the warmth of camaraderie and the transformative power of shared joy. As the echoes of Mumford & Sons melodies lingered in the air, and the snowflakes danced in celebration, Martin embraced the newfound lightness in his heart. The Dickensian streets, once shrouded in gloom, now sparkled with the enchantment of Christmas, proving that even in the darkest corners, the spirit of the season could illuminate the way.